Plunger, I'm now slicing up all my onions in this mandolin slicer. But it's an upright mandolin slicer, and now I don't have to worry at all about my hands ever coming close to the blades. In fact, they can't. There's no way for your hands to get close to the blade, and what you end up with is great results with a machine that is super safe to use. Coming our way from Iron Chef Geoffrey Zakarian. It's called the Safe Slice Upright Mandolin. So whether you're doing onions, or you're doing sweet potatoes, or strawberries, or French fries, hello French fries, this is going to be perfect because now everybody has a tool that even the kids can use safely, and you're doing it all today for a great price of $36.24, but your 5-pay goes away at end of day today. Now, let's remind you about our color choices. Here it is in the red, actually the cranberry. Then we've got it for you in sage. 3,900 in the sage. Zakarian blue. 3,200. Here it is in the black. 2,200. Come on over to the eggplant. 2,100 in eggplant. Beside that is the cool gray. 1,700. And brand new this month is the orange. 1,200 available in the orange. So with just the push of a plunger, you're now using a mandolin that is making all of your uniform cuts for you. Let's bring in the man that makes it all possible, Iron Chef Geoffrey Zakarian. But I've got an idea he's probably not paying full attention to what he's doing there because he really doesn't have to. Chef, how are you?
Hi, David. I was just catching up on the Olympics, and I had some news in my ear that mandolins are now a new category in the Olympics.
Oh, are they?
I think we're going to win the gold.
I was going to say, I think you're a gold medal contender, sir. Now, this was the first product that Iron Chef Geoffrey Zakarian ever introduced to me. We met at the International Home and Houseware Show a few years ago. Went to the booth where Chef was presenting his wares, and he said, David, great to meet you. I want to show you something, and I want you to practice using a mandolin. And I thought to myself, oh, I don't want to do that without protective gloves. And I walked over, and you said, just press this handle down. And I did. And it was amazing because with every plunge of this plunger, you're now cutting whatever you've got in the feed chute.
Yeah, it's really, I don't know how many we've sold of these, but it's definitely, they sell like crazy. I think 150 or 200,000.
Oh, I can tell you,
get the number.
156,000 have sold since we introduced it.
All right, well, I didn't exaggerate. Thank goodness I gave a range there because I'm prone to exaggeration in a good way. But this is a great device, and I wanted to mimic something that we do in a restaurant. And what we do in the restaurant, everyone has one of these in their drawer. So, had to fit in the drawer. Second, had to go in the dishwasher. Goes in the dishwasher because it's collapsible. Third, it had to stand up to be safe. So we put these silicone little doohickeys on here, right? Fourth is very important. You can't cut yourself because one of the biggest kitchen-related emergency room visits is this baby, the mandolin. Not mine, but the other ones, because it's so very easy to cut yourself. And if you just look, I can basically be having a conversation, be on my phone, and never, ever, ever, ever look at this. And this is why my kids absolutely love to help me. I used to sit them on the counter, now they're too big. And they just help out. I'm like, I have two girls, 14 and 12, and my son, George. And I said, George, make me some cucumbers. He goes, okay, Dad. And he just makes them like that. And he's so proud because we have cucumber salad, or we do pickled cucumbers. And then, want some potato chips? Yeah, let's have some potato chips. So we just put the potato in there, and we get the skin and everything, and we just get perfectly cut potato chips. And you see that you should be able to see right through them, David. And that's the secret of restaurant cooking. So you get potato chips that are evenly cooked and evenly crisp. You know the problem with a gratin, which you have in front of you, or potato chips? When you cut them by hand, or you cut them in a mandolin where you're very unsure of the safety of the mandolin, what happens? They won't be even. If they are not even, no one's happy. The person that is cutting them is not happy. The person that is eating them is not happy. Really important. So what we like to do is just have everything the same thickness all the time. And this goes right into the dishwasher, David. Look at, I'm going to make a giant batch of marinara. In the restaurant, we make gallons and gallons and gallons and gallons of base marinara that we add to other sauces. And we can't make it without mandolins because your hand doesn't touch this, and guess what? Your hand doesn't smell like garlic the rest of the day. Nothing wrong with that, but if you're around some people, you don't want that. And it's very easy to use. I can't tell you how easy to use it. I'm making lemon slices here. I'm making lime slices here, and it's just so simple that you're not going to have waste. And one of the things we do is use every single bit of the vegetable. Look at that. See, it's almost over, and we're going to not waste one thing. Why? Because it is a sin, in my opinion, to waste food.
Well, and I think all of us feel that way. We pay too much for the food that we have, and there's so many people around the country that just don't have access to enough food. So let's always be careful and utilize everything that we can when we're prepping. But the big thing here is making sure you have a machine that will help you prep and do things like these strawberries. Now, strawberries are delicate, and unless you have a very sharp knife system, you're not going to get those great results if I'm making a strawberry rhubarb cobbler or pie. But look what happens here with these strawberries. Strawberries, again, the only fruit that wears its seeds on the outside, right?
I love that when you said that in the last segment. And look how dry they are. What does that mean? That all the juice is inside. You've not, the bottom of that container, Dave, you could just show it. It doesn't have any juice in it because the blades are so sharp and so precise. And that's why you can use every bit of it. Now, if you be really honest with yourself, a lot of people take the strawberry, they take a lot off of the top. They take the stem and maybe a quarter of the strawberry with it. You don't, when you put a strawberry in that slicer, you're going to use 100% of the strawberry. You're going to waste nothing.
And with this food guide, my hands, again, never come close to the food that I'm chopping. In this case, those gorgeous strawberries that are now ready for my summer strawberry pie or summer strawberry shortcake. Now, Chef, there's probably no more exciting food with the mandolin slicer than French fries. Now, we can adjust this mandolin so we can create beautiful French fries and then take these, pop these into the bowl, and you can see right away, all of them are uniform. And the reason we want them to be uniform is so that they cook more evenly.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. I mean, that's a perfect dice. Now, to do that, you have to have a knife. You have to slice off the potato. And guess what you do, David? You waste the skin. The skin has a lot of vitamins in it. We wash our potatoes, we dry them, and we use the skin. We do not peel them. It's a lot of work to peel skins, and you just absolutely, you waste time, which is precious, and you end up throwing away things, which is really, you know, is that the whole farm issue now is nose to tail cooking and root to stem cooking, and this is what this is based upon. You can see how easy that is. You just, that's it. I mean, you have a family, your French fries are done, and it took you literally 7 seconds to do that. Now you have hot fat, you go to the fryer, and you're ready.
Now, we've got a little animation that talks about how this works and what's going on inside. I'd love for you to narrate, Chef.
Yeah, it's such an easy device to use. You see the 14 adjustable blades for the thick or thin julienne cuts. A larger blade can be adjusted to 9 different thicknesses. And the eternal blade, watch, it goes up and down, away from your fingers. Like I said, a safe slice, dice, or julienne. It loads in the catch tray. It just drops right down. You have over 30 different cuts. And the easy pump layer just makes it so easy. And if you have, like I have arthritis, you just use your palm, and it's very easy to work. There's no pushing or there's no excess energy needed to do this. And you can see we're looking at each other and we're not even paying attention as we're working, which I love.
And look at all these gorgeous onions. Never a tear is shed because you're doing it all so quickly and easily in the machine. If you've never cut wafer-thin slices of garlic, please do that the next time you're making a red sauce. They melt more beautifully into your sauces, and they just add that beautiful layer of flavor that would be absent otherwise. Don't miss out on this opportunity. I do want to go through colors for you again, reminding you that we've taken orders for 2,000 in this show, and lots of you making sure that you grab that 5 easy payments before it expires end of day. Now, here's the cranberry. 6,300 in the cranberry. Here's sage. 3,800 Zakarian blue. 2,900 the black. 2,000. Then move on over to our eggplant. 2,000. Next to that is cool gray. 1,500, and finally the brand new this month color orange. 1,100 there. Chef, will any of these pieces fit in the dishwasher?
All of them will fit in the dishwasher, and the great thing about this is when we design pieces, especially for our kitchen, and this is for the home, right? The home has limited space, so if it doesn't fit in the drawer, I tend not to accept it. We make it so it fits in the drawer. So we had to do these expandable legs with silicone that goes from the dishwasher to the drawer. That's why it's so fantastic. And as you said, this is for thickness, this is for julienne and matchstick. So simple. I also believe in devices that don't need instructions, because I get really nervous. I don't know about you. I get stressed when I read the instructions and I don't understand it. I feel like it should be self-teaching device. And I want to show you again. I'm going to do a multiple here. Maybe David, if you can get on one, we can play a little song together.
Sure.
Okay. If there's happy dance music playing, then maybe that would be fun.
Either that or My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean, My Bonnie Lies Over the Sea, something like that. I don't know. That could work. In the meantime, though, Chef, we want to remind everyone we've taken orders for 2,500 have been spoken for. We still have how many folks on the phone lines? 900 people waiting to place an order. Please utilize QVC.com in your mobile app and get these orders placed so we can get this out to you. The sooner we can get it into your kitchen, the sooner you're going to start saving time, energy, and also money, because you're not having to worry about wasting food. Now, let's remind you that Iron Chef Geoffrey Zakarian will be back a little later in the show. You and Mary have an item together, I understand.
Oh, yes, we do. I'm going to do a lot of cooking in my 12-inch nonstick cast iron all-purpose pan.
We're looking forward to that, Chef. In the meantime, we're going to take a short break. We're about 2 hours and change into our